Hi, we made it. We're here. Watching a hockey game. It's already started. 1942, 41, 40, 39, 38.
You know what? They should put McCarr in the lineup tomorrow for Byron.
So he doesn't hit the 42
Yep. So they
games.
save that money.
You're obsessed with this.
I'm not anymore after the
Yeah, you got $7 million now.
You got money to blow now?
Like straight up, I'm like, they have no reason not
Yeah.
to aggressively go after Ryan O'Reilly and free agency.
Yep.
Sorry, JT Crawford. But that exact money I am giving to Ryan O'Reilly instead. I would give him a 5x5 and just hope it goes well.
How old is he now?
33.
Oh,
He's 32 right now. I don't know what his birthday is, so I assume next year
He'll be 33
His game
at
is
some point. Yeah.
I think his game transfers over to that older age, though. He's not like.
So his thing was
Explosive.
He was never a great skater.
Yeah.
He looks in Toronto where they want to go. He has looked iffy.
Yeah.
Oh, Georgiev.
Started the game by falling over. Cool. Very cool.
What's that would have resulted in? It would have just been
That would have been hilarious.
Yeah.
Like, genuinely.
like a dump in.
And the Avs lose this game 1-0. And you're like, well.
Sweating, giving me the deadline. Dump in here, guys.
They knew something.
I assume this is a Captain Cup.
It is. Just getting down on that thing.
That's why otherwise you're gonna spill it.
True.
I'm so happy Lekkonen's back. Yeah. I like him more than the Chiefs kid. He's not as good.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Like, that's okay. He's just more fun to watch. He's just like my kind of guy.
Sure.
He had so much, spice, excitement. Like, he's
I was looking at draft stuff last night. Really excited that there are some centers in the back half of the first round that have started to
Creep up a little bit, yeah.
Really unexcited that they're all fucking 5. Like,
You can only have so many of those
well,
dudes,
it's like,
man.
It's like for the teams that are out there looking for
Offensive impact, yeah.
exactly, like, I'm like, the Avs are looking for John Beach. Who they loved, by the way.
You loved him too.
I did. I still do. Because he's 6'3" and skates really fucking fast. And he's really good defensively.
There's like no offense there though, man.
And I'm cool with that. You're going to tell me that you found a really fast,
Big.
version of Lars Eller? Oh, okay. That sounds great to me. Is my mic on? Am I talking into nothing? I'll actually talk into this so we can have this conversation.
The contrast needs to be turned down.
Yeah,
What?
it's their away jerseys are like so washed out. It's super weird.
The blue is like glowing.
I always liked Dom Toninato.
I don't think he's any good, but he's a cool guy
He's just like a 4C, you know?
at best.
Oh, easily. Rotation. I was going to go to morning skate today just to see some of the Winnipeg media homies.
Say what's up.
And then I went and looked, and none of them
Nobody
traveled.
came to
Yeah.
this trip. Yeah.
They all flew home after clinching last night. They all went back, and I was like, oh, well, all right.
Hi, guys. Don't say hi.
Yeah, I was like, I don't need to say anything. All right, well, that's dumb.
Yeah, that's just a high stick.
Yeah, that's bad.
That's dumb.
What the hell?
All right, well, their top PK unit has Adam Lowry and Vladimir Mesnikov.
Yikes.
So sell out to stop Kyle Connor. And if one of those other guys beats you, then I think you can just live with that. Wonder how they decided Connor was the one to play.
You get the short stick, bud.
Yeah, like, did they seriously, like, draw straws? And it was like and it was like the end of Armageddon where he's looking at it and he's like, oh, come on, man, I got to be the one to play. It's a great scene in Armageddon, by the way.
That whole movie is great.
Ben Affleck looking at it, being like, we all got to die someday, right? Might as well die saving the world.
Dude,
Great perspective in the moment.
Affleck created a really cool production like studio where everybody profits when the like
He and Matt Damon.
yeah.
You all get equity in the movie
Yeah,
or whatever.
like so everybody that's running it like gets it and they
That
get
was
money if it's successful.
We were
It's
talking
awesome.
about, weren't we talking about writing credits the other day?
We weren't. You might have been talking to Rudo about
Not
it.
to me.
Okay, well, I was having this conversation about writing credits with somebody. And Ben Affleck gave a writing credit to the guy who wrote the spec script of the movie that they just made.
Air.
That, yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, that
Is
movie's
this
dope.
us that was having this conversation?
No, but I saw a TikTok about that.
Jesus. All right.
Was he on a podcast talking about it? Because the podcast is called Smartless, which is dope. He was on there. He was talking about it too.
No, you got to clear that.
Yeah, it
man.
was super cool because they were like, normally you wouldn't get a writer credit for this, but you know, he was talking about when we did Good Will Hunting,
Yeah.
they gave us this credit, and so
Yeah.
we want to pay that for. And I was like, Ben Affleck, I like you.
Yep. That is from that interview.
Conveniently cut away as Lars turns over the puck right there.
He didn't turn it over.
He failed to clear it.
Look,
It went from his stick to a jet stick.
look.
Call it whatever you want.
They got in the way. They intercepted his plan. I too am back to full power.
Oh,
Yeah.
what are you at before?
I'm thinking about writing a column about this team, but I haven't decided how I feel yet.
About the Jets?
No. I'm trying to do a whole separate podcast just to talk about the Jets, man.
You might want to turn the brightness up on this camera, Tiff.
Can I name it? Let's call it Grounded.
Why?
Are you going to bash them or are you going to be about them?
Or do that.
What you going to do?
I don't think what are they going to do is more like because I think they're one of the more interesting teams in the offseason.
Yeah.
Because if, say, you're the Avs and you have $7 million to play with,
And they're in
and they are willing to burn
semi-rebuild.
things down,
Yeah.
what if you called them up and said, hey, we'll have Mark Scheifele be our 2C. We'll give you a first-round pick and, you know, whatever prospects we don't like.
Yeah.
You
That's
think
dope
they'll
too.
actually burn it down?
I don't know.
It's going to be like a semi-rebuild, isn't it?
Well, so the real question that they need to have is how willing is Connor Hellebuck to sign a new deal? Because if Connor Hellebuck signs a new deal, then maybe you are just trying to transition from Scheifele Dubois into Perfetti and Brad Lambert. And, you know, whatever they get this, you know, fucking whatever. But if they're not, if Hellebuck doesn't want to stay, they gotta. Doesn't really matter what Mark Scheifele wants. You move him, you move Hellebuck, you move Dubois. You hang out until Blake Wheeler's contract is over. Like, you can't move him. He's not any good anymore. Argo was a great movie. It's very.
It was.
It just understood tension really well. That was.
Yeah, you had Byram right there.
Yeah,
you didn't need to
that's what
go
I'm
across
saying,
eyes.
man.
Affleck's the bomb, yo.
But only in Phantoms.
Only in Phantoms, though.
That's right.
Affleck, you the bomb, yo.
I love when Jay and Silent Bob show up and talk to Ben Affleck in character.
Yes.
And talk about how Affleck was the bomb in Phantoms. And he was like, he was okay.
You mean that guy from Chasing Amy?
So good. I actually watched Good Will Hunting last night.
It's a great movie, man.
Yeah. Person that I watched it with had never seen it before.
Never?
Dude, you know
Yeah.
what? You know what I just watched? Joe Dirt.
Great movie,
I
man.
love that movie.
Life's a garden. Dig it.
Oh, it's so great.
You just got to keep on keeping on, you know? Yo. This is a really lackluster start.
It's been a really, really boring period so far.
Yep. This is called not getting up for a game.
Yeah, no kidding. I wonder how much the Landy stuff right before
Pushed
the
it
game
down for
started
him, yeah.
was like a downer for them.
Yeah. But, I mean, this is still a must-win game, though.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. Like, no excuses here.
No.
I guess I should.
Those guys have gotten all the way out of your way in terms of a lineup.
Yeah.
They're not trying to win this game. They don't give a shit about it.
Is that Cogliano going into the boards?
It is. That's why it isn't.
That's why you don't worry about it. It's because it's cogs. Dallas St.
Fucking
Louis
crash
0-0
test
so
dummy.
far, but Dallas is on a power play right
How
now.
amazing would it be to have a TV that worked right here where we could just put
Yeah,
that
it'd be great.
on?
It'd be great.
That would be dope.
Oh,
Especially
there's
when-
a TV right
especially-
there. Wow.
Especially when playoffs start.
And we can just keep an eye on a second game. Be amazing.
Get it. Get
Keep an eye on
pitcher
the
in pitcher in
NBA,
pitcher
like-
in pitcher.
Anything.
At least
did
for the
you-
first
Did
round.
you see the draft stuff today from Andre?
Yes.
Okay. Did you go through it? Because I went through it and I looked. I didn't want to make any changes to it. I was like, this looks fine to me.
I did not look through, but I did talk to Allie about it the other night.
What did
so
Ali have to say about it?
just how we were planning out the shows and stuff.
Okay. How are we planning out the shows?
I'm planning on a recap show for day 2 instead of like live sitting through 5 hours of rounds where the Avs don't have picks.
Yeah. Okay. So that would just be just us then. We're not worrying about the other networks then.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're not doing a crossover apparently, so
Sure. Let's just continue to fucking waste resources.
it's not up to me, dog. You know I'd do it.
I'm assuming there's a logistical issue that's. I'm assuming there's a logistical issue that's got us. Yeah.
I don't think so. No. It's like I never usually hear
I would rather play Seattle if I was Colorado. I think Seattle is maybe the best matchup in the playoffs for Colorado.
Yeah, easily. It's a good defensive team though, so you're gonna have to work
You're
hard
gonna
to
have
win
to earn
that
it,
series.
but they're not like overly physical. They're
Yeah.
not going to grind you to death. Their goaltending is super suspect.
Yep.
Like
Yep.
You have siblings, don't you?
She's got a bunch of brothers.
Only people with siblings announce when they're going anywhere.
what?
If you get up and announce you're going to the bathroom, I automatically think you're a sibling. You're not an only child because only children don't do that.
I have siblings.
You don't
but
do
I
that
was-
to like your parents?
No.
I was
just get up
essentially
and leave.
raised as an only child, and I have siblings. Because my siblings didn't live with me very much when I was a kid.
So psychologically, do you see yourself more as an only child?
If Nick and Libby are listening to this right now, no, I love you guys. If they're not, and I'm being honest, yes.
Well, so I have a stepsister that I've known since I was my best friend every other weekend, not really like having a sister.
I
So
see.
I've never really considered her like my sister relationship.
What up, Mitch?
So I very much always think I married my child.
Okay.
It's a
was
tough
bad
day. It's a tough day.
Tough day, y'all.
Yeah. The Landy is done for the foreseeable future. Well, it'll be a good keepsake.
You can
That's
put
a
it on
guy.
your wall.
That's a guy that's going into Ball Arena's rafters, even if he
Regardless.
never plays again.
Yeah.
So
You just did not make Mitch feel any better.
you should. It's a great investment. There will never be a time. There will never be a time where wearing a Landy jersey will be not a good thing.
Even better.
Well. Look what the cat drug in. A giant piece of shit.
All right. Can the Avs top line just make a sick play?
How about Sam Girard make a sick play?
Didn't quite make it, but it was close.
All right, so if you're looking to replace Landy in your top 6 next year, does this make my Jonathan Drouin idea even more feasible?
You're talking about a very different role there, but
Of course, but you still have Nichushkin and Lehkonen to give him an
hear
emotional
you.
support adult. Wow, the Blues got through a PK. That's incredible. Their PK is horrible. Give up 3 power play goals in a row last night.
it was so bad. They were in that game after the first period too, and then just
I was watching Goodwill Hunting, and I pulled it up on my phone
yeah.
just as the Stars made it 2-1 with like a minute left in the first period.
Yep.
And then the Blues just ran down and scored immediately after and made it 2-2. And I was like,
Let's
sick.
go.
Let's do this. This is going to be a game. I'm going to
And
keep
then,
an eye on it.
and then it was not a game.
And then I
Yeah.
forgot to check on it until the start of the third period, and it was 5-2. And I was like,
it's over.
fucking hate the Blues, man. They're the worst.
So this is probably something I wouldn't do until after the playoffs is over. But I've been thinking about doing one of those YouTube videos where the trend is like the entire history of X, I guess.
I haven't seen one. You have to show me one.
I just do the entire history of the Colorado Avalanche, I guess.
Okay.
So it's a very abridged version of their history, basically.
I've watched a couple of baseball I've watched a couple of baseball ones that were like about like just like random, like one of them was the Mariners and one of them was the A's.
Well, all right. So like which Marin, like the John Boy's Mariners one?
I don't know.
The like 3-hour long one?
I don't remember.
Because that one is like some of the best YouTube things of all time.
The 3-hour one?
Yeah.
I don't remember it being 3 hours, but
Probably wasn't.
Yeah, I don't know.
Probably wasn't John Boy's one. Anyway, I don't know. Do people want that in their lives?
Probably. I mean, they'll watch it.
I mean, I feel like it's a good thing.
Are you going to include the Quebec Nordiques?
So I would only include the Lindros trade and then the sale to Colorado.
I feel like you just got to go all or nothing.
I mean, I could remove the Lindros trade, but like the Avs history starts with their sale to Colorado, so I'm
Yeah.
including that no matter what.
Yeah, I think that makes more sense than doing too much. I think the Lindros trade is like such like
Yeah, I mean that's fair. The Avs inherited the roster regardless. I mean, Landy said himself that this very well could linger into next year, so I would not expect Landy to be ready at the start of next season.
Yeah, I'm not, and they can't plan for it at this point. Under no, I understood them being conservative at the deadline with how everything went. Made sense to me, knowing what we knew at the time, where everybody was. That's just fine. But over the summer, no, you spend that money. And maybe you save the exact amount of money that Landy will cost if he comes back on a certain day.
Yeah.
Say January 1st. Like, you spend as much of the LTIR as you need to.
Yep.
You should plan for him to miss the start of next season, yeah. And him being like, oh, I'm confident I'll play again. Like, of course he's going to say that.
Yeah.
He's 30. He's not 35. He's not staring down like that kind of timeline. He's going to be like, look, if it takes 2 years to come back, it takes 2 years. And
Yeah.
ooh. Nice play, Sam.
All right. You fucked around for 12 minutes. Go win the hockey game now.
Can we get one guy that wants to make a play?
Doesn't seem like it.
I like these kits, man. I think they've really grown on me over time.
I've always liked them. I just don't think they should be their main logo.
I'm all about that. I like the home they found for them. Home games against divisional opponents, so you see them plenty, but they're not the main jersey or anything.
Yep.
Okay, and you already have line jumbling going on here.
But now trying to find some energy.
Yeah, I mean,
Drink, Rudo.
LLC Nieto.
You're welcome.
Put it on your tab.
You can if you want.
I'm just joking with you.
I just never know what you get because half the time you get that, half the time you get the vodka. Like,
I'm gonna finish this
I'll
and go
drink
get a
anything
sex on the beach.
except for beer.
what even is that? I don't even know.
I don't remember. Every time I look at it, I don't remember what it is. I don't know it now. They're delicious though.
Captain Morgan, coconut rum.
Ugh.
Yeah, see, that's why it's delicious.
Sounds awful.
You know what? You sound awful.
Here we go.
I do some days.
What is that?
Brad
wanna make
Hunt,
one
what
play?
are
What
you
is
doing?
that?
Can they get one guy that wants to make a play?
Brad Hunt's about to make a play
Jesus,
for Winnipeg.
man.
Brad Hunt decided that he was going to do two different plays
At the
and
same
merge
time.
them together. And that's what that was. Oh. Give it to him. There you go. There it is. Hey, let's go.
Thank you. That's all I asked for.
Malgin Mania
One
continues.
fucking guy to make a play.
How can, you,
Mania.
how can you take that guy out of the lineup?
It's pretty
can't.
easy.
You can't.
It'll be so easy.
You can't.
Watch me do it.
You can't.
When on his first shift in the playoffs, some dude 2 feet taller than him eats him for breakfast, you'll know.
Yeah.
Well, that means that you'll have to take him out. Look at
Look
that.
at that goaltending,
Look at that.
baby.
Go to the net. Good things happen.
That's a really good read by Newhook to
You know,
slip that to Lars, man.
The play from Newhook up high
Yeah.
is the thing that you love about that.
Yep.
Like Lars getting an assist because
He
David
threw
Riddick
it to the
sucks.
net.
Like, great. Morgan getting a goal because David Riddick sucks. Great. But that play from New Hook up
really
high,
good. It was really
that is the play where you're like, that is what
This
you
is
need.
Why you're a believer in Alex Newhook.
This well, and this is why the Eller New Hook thing is the combination that I think is going to be a really, really important duo.
Pit them together and let them cook.
Yep. Because Lars Eller plays really basic hockey.
Yep.
He skates in straight lines.
Yep.
He forechecks. He cycles pucks.
gets
He
pucks
goes
to the net.
when his teammates get it in the offensive zone. He goes to the net. Like Lars Eller, like there is nothing special or sexy or any of that about how Lars Eller plays hockey.
Is he a meat and potatoes kind of guy?
I wouldn't even say that. He is a potato and potato kind of guy. He is a
Not
he-
meat.
No,
Potato.
He is a turf and turf kind of dude.
He's a potato type of guy.
Yeah, like
All right, here we go.
it is so simple.
Can you mash him? Stick him in a stew?
Yeah, I'm probably. I mean, you can't adopt me then, so I don't want that.
Is Lars Eller Samwise Gamgee?
If we were making Avs Lord of the Rings characters,
Yeah.
Are you guys dreaming over there? Is that what you're doing? Are you guys dreaming over there?
Yeah, for the playoffs.
Oh, is it gonna happen?
So Landy's Legolas.
Abs right there.
wait,
Is
so
that-
are
is that
can we
TV
do that,
gonna work?
please?
Do what?
Because if we can do that, I will be here for Nuggets playoff games to hang out.
That's what we're doing, babe.
So could we get that
She
TV
just
to
called
work
you
too?
babe.
Yeah.
Do you promise?
Yes, it's a term of endearment. I
Okay,
love this
babe.
fucking man.
Look, Lindsay and I will go to our graves being besties.
That's weird. We don't have that relationship. Oh, you can't?
Yeah, it's
Mac
gonna be
is-
all hooked up.
Mac would probably be Aragorn, I guess. I feel like Makar would be Frodo.
Because I will seriously spend like Nugs games down here if there's space.
Yeah.
I was gonna avoid it because I didn't want to get in the Nuggets guys' way. But if there's space for me to hang out here for the Nuggets, I'll be here for Nuggets games.
That's every day. You're gonna be here every day.
Yeah,
that's
well,
what we do.
like a real job. Yeah. Not just game days. Nice.
If Makar is Frodo, maybe Taves has to be Samwise instead of Lars, but that's okay.
I don't know. Which Avs have that super close, borderline, unhealthy relationship? This is where it could have been Confer and Jost back in the day.
Definitely back in the day. I don't know. About Mac and Lecky are really good friends, right? They get
mean-
along well.
You know, Mac and Landy would have worked.
Yeah.
Mac, the guy with all the weight of the world on his shoulders that has to do the job. And then Landy is like the emotional support adult that keeps lifting him up and making sure he gets the job done.
McKinnon's a good guy in this. Isn't he the main bad guy?
What?
Is EJ Gandalf?
No. Maybe.
It might be Betsy. I'd
It's
give
Betty.
I'd
It
let it
is
be
Betty.
Betty.
It is Betty.
Yeah.
Jared Benner is definitely Gandalf. We're going to come out of this with shirt ideas, and Eric's going to be like, what the fuck is this?
During the off-season,
Whoa.
That was close.
Oh God.
No, when we get to the offseason, we are utilizing ChatGPT.
Hardcore. Going
We
in.
are absolutely utilizing it for
That
shows.
and the audio. No, you should just like make a whole episode where it's just Chat GPT and the video one that just takes your audio and makes the voices for you.
With the like presidents and shit. Yeah.
No, but just do it with your voices. Reading a script.
we just take the day off and have
Take a picture of you. Have your mouth just move back and forth. It's the future of media.
Do you remember a couple years ago when they were like, oh, the Associated Press is not using stringers for recaps anymore because they were
Yeah.
using automated recaps.
Yeah.
And the automated recaps were brutally
Garbage.
bad.
They were just straight trash.
yeah,
Yep.
and they were like basic information ended up incorrect where they were like it just couldn't tell
the
the
names
story.
were right. It was just gibberish in
Yeah,
between.
it just could not tell the story of the game. I remember like the sports writing world being like, we're all losing our jobs, and then
And then, we're totally safe.
a couple of them came out, and everybody was like, I think we're gonna be all right.
Be careful what you say, man, because you should see like the jumps that are happening.
Yeah, I mean,
with
like,
those
this was like
systems.
5 years ago.
like,
so.
Dude, now that it's crazy.
Isn't
The one
the
that they
end-
just released is crazy.
I get like getting there is going to be brutal and crazy, but like, isn't the end goal is that no one needs to have a job? Like, isn't that the point?
Yeah, but then what happens?
Going to let us do that we're not set up.
When are
Yo.
they building the space station where everyone lives forever?
She is over there preaching right now.
I hear
When can
you.
I vote for you?
It's 100% going to be Elysium.
Are you a millennial or are you a Gen Z?
Millennial.
I asked Z,
Right on the border.
I asked Z yesterday if I could quit my job and run for office, and she said no. She wasn't gonna let me do that, so I'm not allowed to quit my job and run for office.
Well, it'd have to be some other millennial then. One preferably not mad with power.
I might go mad with power. Let's be real. I would get as far as like a state house, wouldn't know what to do, and then just be like, I don't know how to do any of this.
I feel like you don't
So
need,
just like everybody else that goes into that fucking
Is it-
position.
Yeah, exactly.
like,
Then I spend the next 20 years there. I never make any
I-
changes because I don't know how.
like if I would never get elected because of this, but like I would run on the platform and be like, look, man, I will just send out a straw poll to everyone in my district. And whatever you guys vote, I'll vote for on every single
that's
thing.
100%. Like, this is my big thing is like with technology now.
Right. Just
You don't
cut
need
them
that.
out. Cut out the middleman.
You sign up. It's a secure connection. If you want to vote on bills, you vote on bills. Best bill, like most
Buddy-
votes wins.
But we had a secure connection for voting machines in the last election that are now embroiled in a $1 billion lawsuit with a news company
Oh, I get it.
because it's so easy to lie about the threat of technology.
Oh, I get it. Luckily, our senators are informed on what technology is.
Oh my.
That's on side.
Do you go on the Tic Tac?
Does it connect
That wasn't
to
even
your Wi-Fi?
that like wasn't even that close to being offside.
No, it was good.
And it got blown dead. Anyway, I'm having a midlife crisis.
What is this Colorado?
So I think I'm
best
gonna
gourmet
Become a
hot dog?
politician
So I'm
for your
gonna be,
midlife
I'm gonna,
crisis.
yeah, I'm gonna become a politician.
Dope. I'll do your creative.
Is this interference?
It sure is.
Oh my god, that's soft, dude. This must be one of the last games he's officiating.
That's interference, dude. That happens every game.
Well, it's
the extra
this
there.
right
I
here.
understand, but come on, man.
But also, that's you buying the bait of Brendan Dillon acting like he can't get by.
I'm stuck.
He's fully by him. If you look
Yep,
at him,
yep.
if you look where his legs are, there's nothing holding him back other than him. I also agree. Thank goodness we cover
Yeah,
sports.
it's for the best, for sure, that we cover sports.
Let's be real here. Like, this is what we do best. We're comfortable with that.
That came out. Yeah, okay.
The difference is that we just don't care that people don't like how we feel about the world.
Yep.
And we're going to feel how we feel about it and talk about it when we want to. Like right now.
That's offsides.
Yeah, exactly. They blew it dead. Got one wrong.
I'm
Got
so
one
smart.
right.
Do you see me that? See ball, say ball.
You know what they say? Every whistle is 50-50. It either happened or it didn't.
Trying to think of all the other things I could apply that to in life.
Everything. You can apply it to everything. Did you win the lottery? It's 50-50. You either won or you didn't.
This is not how probability works. I've never even I'm bad at math. And I can tell you that's not how probability works. But you can absolutely talk yourself into that being the case. It happened or it didn't. Everything in life is 50-50.
It's a yes, no.
Are the Avs going to win the Stanley Cup? It's 50-50.
That's right.
They either will or they won't.
Do they even need Gabe Landeskog?
50-50.
Yes or no? Man, if they win
That's a great
this
way to
year,
look at life, though.
I mean,
Sometimes.
So you're saying there's a chance. Yeah, 50% chance.
In all seriousness, there is something to be said about dumbing things down a little bit
For sure.
to that bottom line where you're like, hey, look, this either goes my way or it doesn't, and that's all that matters.
Yep.
And when I get to that result, then I have to figure out what to do from there. That's on me.
Yep.
And we'll go from there. Like,
Yeah.
there's something to be said about
You can
keeping
only-
something simple.
You can only do what you can do, right?
And not
Yeah.
being like, well, it's complicated.
Yeah.
Here are the 17 different angles in which I have to consider this decision. Because, yeah, there is some of that, but also, like, you're going to do what you're going to do.
Yep.
The amount of paralysis by analysis that we do as humans is
It's
insane.
a lot. It's a lot.
So you're saying you're the Avs front office on this Gabe Landeskog?
I literally,
got him.
sometimes.
That's because me and Lindsay are the same person.
Shoot.
That was me.
Oh, that was you?
That was me.
Well, then we're the same person.
Gen Z, boomers, what's the difference?
Like, it's not
Nah.
a boomer.
Anyone
Wait,
older
did
than
you just
millennial?
call me?
I did just
I
call
love-
you a boomer.
Jesus
I love
Christ.
this. David says my only political platform would just be taking statues and landmarks from cities.
What are you going to do?
I'm like a supercharged Carmen Sandiego.
You know,
Yes.
you're more like a super villain
Oh my
at that
God,
point.
that's incredible.
That's
I love this.
That's the bad guy in Carmen Sandiego.
Break-
Not Carmen Sandiego. She's not stealing landmarks.
Breaking news.
Bro.
Both a statue of Martin Luther King and Robert E. Lee went missing today.
That's right. That's right.
Carmen Sandiego's the villain. She's the villain.
She really is, man.
She's the spy.
Well, I'm a boomer. That was like way after my time.
See how you can make it work for you? It's a great thing.
I need to go back and be on the Magic School Bus, obviously.
Yo, Miss,
She was where it's at.
yeah, it's true.
Yo, there's a reason I like redheads, all right? I mean,
Dude, there's a whole generation of us that grew up standing redheads just because Miss Frizzle existed in our childhood.
Do you see how much that bitch could lift? Dang.
dude, what I wouldn't do for a redhead mommy, all right?
Buddy, it is definitely part of why they challenged the election. Because somebody sold them a bill of goods about voting machines flipping votes. So a bunch of people got all hyped up on it and talked themselves into technology. Like, it's crazy. I've watched some of those like city council videos that they've had from small towns that were having debates about it. And the people who were against it were just like, can you just show us evidence of this? And they were like, well, we've got it. And they were like, okay, great. Can
Where
you
is it,
just
though?
show this to
Yeah.
me and explain this to me like I'm 5? And they would be like, well, we've got it.
No.
And you're like, so we're getting nowhere here. Cool.
Kim Possible was Zillennial, I would say, for
We
sure.
definitely had
Yeah,
the
Kim
muscles.
Possible.
Possible.
I'm Kim Possible, and I missed that boat.
Yeah, you're just too
Yeah,
old.
exactly.
And I'm like,
Like, I was
barely young enough. And
Wait, wait.
my
Let's-
sister was the one that was like
I want
right
to see
in there.
something here. Phineas and Ferb.
Yeah, that's
okay.
a Zillennial
Oh, it's
again.
like children. Like, they
Yeah.
love that show.
Yeah, but also this is like if you ask my wife about Bluey, that's the reaction you get.
So I probably would have been too old for it if I didn't have younger siblings.
Okay.
But yes.
That's how, yeah. That's my sister, too. Like, I leaned into some of that stuff. Barney.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Barney was my
Oh, yeah,
childhood for sure.
See, that's my sister's childhood, too, where I was just like,
Yo,
F
Barney's
that
coming
thing.
back.
Yeah. I saw that.
So excited. And like,
They should make him
Why
adult
did-
where he's just like,
why did we hate on Barney so much?
Yeah,
when I was a kid. Like, you go back and watch it, and I love you. You love me. We're all big
It's-
happy family.
It's not the message that he put out there. It's just like all those brands back then just like went through the roof so fast that it saturates the market, and then you just get tired of it because you see it everywhere.
Now, you know why we hated
right.
on it, AJ?
Yeah, why?
Because our generation went from Barney to Xbox Live, man. So
No, but we like Barney. Like
the
I remember,
dark
like
secret side.
like Barney got all kinds of hate. Like it was like brutal to sit through.
Yeah.
And you go back and watch it, and it's like, dude, it was sweet. Like
It
was
was,
just.
but like the mass production of what came from that show. Like the show
Yeah.
was,
And
the
it
show
wasn't-
was fine,
and
but
it
it was
wasn't
like
fucking creepy like Teletubbies, where you're like,
Teletubbies was horrifying.
no, that was
My
yeah.
sister,
Teletubbies was
Imagine-
just two dudes on
like,
acid that
we
came
went-
up with the
my
show.
we
sister
went from
loved that show.
Teletubbies into like Yo Gabba Gabba, where you're just like, what the, what am I watching? This is
Yo Gabba.
insane.
I'm not like
Wait, what?
No, that I would say that progression was
Chat.
Hmm.
Which one of you?
a little more technical, but I realized there was no point.
How young do you have to be to have like grown up with like Caillou? Because that's the one where kids lost me. Once Caillou hit, I was out.
Is that the one
Like,
with the white,
the bald
background?
kid?
Oh no! Do you ever? There was another one where it's just like a white back screen, and then it's just the characters,
I
and it's like a
no
kid,
idea
an
what that
elephant.
is.
If you know what that is, I can't remember what it is anymore.
Oh, are you talking about Babar?
No,
Not the elephant. That's because that was the elephant dude.
Pokio.
Oh, I don't know about
no
that.
idea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something along those lines. Sweet, I probably made it up.
Blaze just tripping balls. Like,
It's just a drug
idea.
infused, just a drug infused television show that he watched in his brain.
You know what the craziest thing was? Is
Amazing.
Like, we had a DVD player in the back of our Suburban for our kids, you know, to like drown them out, and like they had headphones they could put them on, so like they would
Wow.
shut up. Anyways, we had the volume on, and there was this puppies like video for little kids, like little
Sure,
kids. It's just
sure.
like puppies, and there's a narrator like, it's super fun, and I was like, who is this? Like, I know this voice. It was David Cross doing like a 2 to 6 year old, and I turned to my wife and I was like, it's David Cross. That's insane that he's doing a children's puppy show.
Oh god, that's so funny.
Like, I want to know why he did it.
apparently, like, my parents thought I like might have a mental disability as a kid because we bought a new car, and like it comes with like a DVD on how to like work the things in the car, and every day I wanted them to play the thing about the anti-brake system or the automatic brake system because I like loved it as a kid or something. So
They're like, this dude's going to be a mechanic.
I'm trying to think if there's anything weird that I like that I remember as a kid.
I'm sure there were plenty, but I just don't.
Yeah. I just don't remember them.
I came across my 3rd grade picture. It was smoking hot. I had a sweet mullet,
Oh my god.
wearing a Santa Cruz shirt.
Actually, my mom just sent me a bunch of old pictures of me recently. Yeah, let me find some. They were pretty cool though. I was excited.
Have you ever heard the stand-up from David Cross where he's talking about how Brad Pitt went to his school for 1 year in elementary school?
Yeah.
Yes. I have heard this because you told me to go listen to it.
It's so funny. Davey, you got to be the cutest kid. Oh, I'd fuck that kid.
I mean, all of these shows are like millennial shows that y'all have been hitting on. Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, Disney Channel. In the golden age of cartoons, basically.
You know what
Still
show that I
is the
really,
guy.
really liked
Yeah.
that not a lot of like none of my friends watched was Bear in the Big Blue House.
My neighbor loved that show.
It was just like so like sweet and lighthearted and just like friendly.
Yeah.
And I didn't watch a lot of that. Like I would watch that and then I would be like, oh, I'm gonna go watch X-Men the animated series. You know,
That was dope.
it was so good, but it was not friendly. I mean,
No.
it was quite adversarial.
I was never-
Did you guys watch the Animaniacs, like the originals?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, the adult humor that's in that show.
Yeah, and it's, when you're a kid, you're just like it's
Right over your head. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Well, it's the same thing, like with like Ren and Stimpy, where you're just like,
Yep.
this was on Nickelodeon.
There was that. There was Angry Beavers and Cat Dog.
Cat Dog.
Cat Dog, Angry. I watched all
Angry
those.
Beavers. Yeah. What was that block called? I forget what it was called. Which had Angry Beavers
yeah,
in it,
no,
and
Yeah, I won't remember that. man.
Courage was in it for a while. You had the Tomcats, I think it was, the two like cat people.
Courage was Cartoon Network. Yeah.
Yeah, oh, you're right. You're right.
Because
You're
that
right.
was with Dexter's.
Yeah.
That was with Dexter's
You're
Lab.
right. You're
Yeah.
right. You're right.
Johnny Bravo.
Yep. Then there was like the one with the like raccoon, or was it a fox burglar?
Yo,
Are you thinking of Dora?
No.
Are you talking about Swiper?
No.
DuckTales, one of the all-time great theme songs.
Yeah,
DuckTales.
Just
unarguable.
exactly. Just an absolute banger of a song.
I never liked Invader Zim that much.
Oh, I love that stuff.
Yeah, I did too.
I have it on DVD.
Oh, my favorite X-Men was Gambit. To this day, it is Gambit.
Yeah.
When the Gambit movie starring Channing Tatum got canceled, I
Cried
like
man
I
tears.
had like a day. I had like a tough day because that was like the one comic book character that meant everything to me. That was supposed to. It has been in one movie. He was played by Taylor Kitsch, who was Tim Riggins in Friday Night Lights. So I was super excited about it, and they did him so dirty.
It was like a.
And I never have gotten over it.
It's like a spy raccoon or a spy, like, I don't know what he was. The one episode that like is stuck in my memory is he falls in love with like a bee.
Yeah, it's Swiper.
It's not Swiper. I promise it's not Swiper.
Yo, Chip and Dale, another great theme song.
Yep.
Chip
Rescue
and
Rangers?
Dale. Rescue Rangers. That's going to be in my head all night.
There were a million other shows too.
You can tell we're taking this game very seriously.
I mean,
the
it's
last 25
it's
minutes.
first intermission.
talking
Chill.
about.
Avs are up 1-0. We're vibing.
It's true.
I mean, obviously there was Toonami, but that's like its own thing entirely.
That's later on. That's like Aqua
Yeah,
Teen,
when
Hunger
I-
Force.
No,
like
no,
all
no, no, no,
that.
no, no. The original Toonami in the
Oh, the
afternoon.
original one, yeah.
Nowadays, Toonami, is
Number
like
one
the
in
late
hood,
night
G.
Yeah.
anime and all that. Which it was anime back then too, but it was like I would get home from school and Toonami would
Have you
be
seen the
on.
new Aqua Teen Hunger Force movie?
I have not.
I watched the first like 25 minutes of it and fell asleep.
It's not Sly Cooper, but I appreciate you trying
I
with
like
the
the
raccoon.
You what?
I like the Moonanites.
Yes.
Spy Squirrel? That sounds like it could be it. Let me see. Oh yeah, it's totally Spy Squirrel. Great call. Good job, Crypto.
The actual fuck is this?
I guess it was a squirrel.
Seen this before in my life?
Oh yeah, no, that I am not familiar with this. Who was his nemesis?
He like didn't really have a nemesis. It was just like a bunch of different like people that he would spy on and take down every episode.
Damn. A buck-tooth squirrel is the James Bond of the rodent world. Is the Wikipedia
Yep.
synopsis.
That sounds about right. Clone High was great. I loved Clone High.
Never heard of it.
You'd like it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Why do you have so much confidence that he would like
It's just
it?
it's his style.
I don't know if I just almost feels backhanded.
No, it's not like that. It ain't like that.
Oh, you're talking shit.
If I was
I have
talking
no
shit,
clue
you'd
you're
know.
talking shit to
You'd
me.
know if I was talking shit.
Yeah,
all right?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, that's what's up.
That's my jam.
That literally, one of the pictures my mom sent me is from my 4th birthday, and I loved TMNT. So I have a bunch of TMNT shit in my hands. I'm just like, yeah.
Yeah, you're getting into my era. Right
So-
before that, G.I. Joe.
Can we all agree
Like
that the
Thundercats, Voltron,
the-
He-Man, that kind of shit.
Voltron was my
all right,
jam.
no, the new Thundercats is way better than the old Thundercats. I will die on this hill.
Yeah, you're definitely going to die.
That's worth it.
I'm going to murder you.
Not that I didn't like the old Thundercats. The new one's just better.
Where
Oh,
were you guys
no.
during Power Rangers?
Yeah, I grew
Yep.
up with that. For
How
sure.
old were you when Power Rangers?
Right in the middle of it,
Very,
being all
like,
about
5,
that shit.
Yeah,
6.
because I was
Yeah.
like out of that.
What
You were preschool. That's
What
cute. That is so
dude?
cute.
didn't have a crush on Kimberly?
No kidding, bro.
Oh no, I mean yeah,
Like
the ensemble cast.
Kimberly still got it going on. You go back and watch it, it's like, damn. You go, girl.
I don't know if any of you watched
Every year she puts her outfit back on.
Power Rangers. It was actually okay. It was an okay movie.
I loved it.
Which one?
So
I like
the-
I like
the
the
brand
I like
with,
the
like, the
campiness
kids?
of
Yeah,
the
it was
old
alright.
ones.
I love
campy
the old
shit.
ones.
I love campy shit.
I've got a movie for you, buddy.
Yeah?
Let me send you this movie.
Like the Evil Dead movies, I fucking love those
I've got a
movies
movie for you, buddy.
because they are campy. They're funny. They're funny. They're great. I love old school FX.
Nah, see, it wasn't
Practical
endurance,
effects.
but like Legends of the Hidden Temple, of course. Double Dare.
Oh man,
Oh, Double Dare.
Yeah.
That was the game show,
assholes.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
those assholes would just pop out of nowhere randomly and be
totally
like,
unfair.
boom,
Like,
you're done. And
yeah.
you're like, like it was hard enough to win that shit, and then you got these dudes coming out in costumes to just kidnap you, and you're like, what?
and the solution to like not getting kidnapped was to give them a key. Like, what? Guts for sure. Yeah.
You know what show would have been great to be a writer on is Fear Factor. Where they're just like, just come up with something awful. Like that's your job.
How quaint.
It's not going to kill the person, but it's going to gross them out
A lot.
completely. Yeah.
How quaint does Fear Factor seem now?
These days,
Oh, yeah.
Eat crickets.
Yeah.
compared to the shit you can find on YouTube, yeah.
The internet really fucked that show over.
Yeah. Like the rise of 4chan.
yeah, especially.
I don't.
Yeah.
Are you too old for Pain Olympics plays?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Good.
I was
Again.
definitely like in middle school, but I don't like avoided it.
That's for the best.
Yeah, I had like.
What
a lot
was
of
it?
friends that,
Give me the premise.
You
of
don't
it.
want to know.
Give me the premise.
It's just a dude chopping his stuff off.
What?
Yeah.
chopping stuff off.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awful.
Because I slacked you a movie.
It's like
All right.
It's on Prime.
Yeah, I got it.
That
So,
absolutely is
word.
awful, but it's like maybe not even in the top 20 of terrible things I've seen on the internet.
Oh, dude.
Well, you know what was funny? It was like back in the day when I was like, 11, 12, going to Blockbuster, which just came into Bemidji, Minnesota. Rad.
Great.
Faces of Death on VHS.
Yeah. The,
Oh, that was hardcore. And then the internet came out and
Yep.
you're like,
Yeah.
oh, that's cute.
Well, it was like this is like a website that like your parents had to know to block you from.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, that was when I was a kid at Blockbuster. Was the tape for Queen of the Damned was the one that it was always like, oh,
Really?
yeah.
Queen of the Damned, huh?
Yeah, I was like 6. I don't know. Like,
Oh, that's cute too. That's like my kid. We were in the car and we're like listening to music, and I'll start talking about, oh, this is the producer. This is what happened with them, and then like out with this. And he's like, how do you know all this? And I was like, well, when I was your age, I was like, I had to go to this thing called a record shop. Those fancy computers just didn't recommend me. Oh, you like this music? You'll like this music.
Yo, that kid sucks at eating.
he's struggling with that bun or whatever it is.
Yeah.
This is a hot dog bun, yeah.
Look at how much food is on that
on
face.
his face. Yeah.
You're gonna have to pick up your eat game. You're terrible at it, small child.
Stupid baby.
That's right.
Quit being a dumb baby.
Yeah, Run the Gauntlet was a website I didn't find until well after the fact. But, I mean, all of that stuff on the internet that you talk about, I've seen it.
Yep.
Seen it all.
Yep.
All the horrible shit. What
Yeah.
about
Yep.
like
And a bunch of horrible shit I
What?
you don't hear about a lot that you wish you hadn't seen.
Yep.
What was the website that had? Was it Tragdoor?
Homestar Runner?
Yeah.
Homestar Runner
You kidding me, man?
with Will It Blend?
And the fucking Teen
Those
Girl
are
Squad.
kind of different things.
No, they had. Oh, it was a different one. But
Yeah.
yeah, you're right. Like Will
Strong
It Blend
Bad
is a different
Emails.
one. Strong Man. Yeah.
Yeah. I regularly quote the Teen Girl Squad, so. Now we have to watch a hockey game.
Yep,
Great.
second period's about to go. Goatsy is like entry level tier, man.
Yeah.
You never took a break and I forgot to change it.
We were chilling.
Yeah.
1950, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45.
Rudo,
Yep.
name one thing that happened in 1945.
World War II officially ended. I think because the Germans didn't. One of Germany or Japan surrendered in 44, right? But I think the other one surrendered in 45.
Nope. They both surrendered in 45.
No, well, I was right then.
Name one thing that happened in 1945 that did not involve World War II.
That's tough for me. FDR was president.
Okay.
Cogs is out. That is unfortunate.
You know that the universe is coming for the Avs injury-wise if
If
Cogliano's
Cogliano can't
actually
stay
hurt.
healthy, yeah.
The universe is working really hard to get Ben Myers into a playoff game. Blaze was born. That's cold.
Yeah, that's true.
1945, give me a break. If that's the case, you have aged wonderfully, sir.
Thank you. Yeah.
Oh, come on. Dude, it's Logan Stanley. He's fucking terrible. Stop. Are you for real with this?
The Avs did not start this period hot. I would not describe the start of this period
Jesus,
as
dude.
hot.
Ooh.
Off the hand. Ouch.
You only have one more game. Come on.
He's fine. Yeah, he's fine. Oh, that was so unnecessarily risky.
And then EJ
Boofs it entirely.
makes no play whatsoever.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean that
Yikes.
you could feel that coming the whole period. Like that's just Avs decided not to show up for the first 2 minutes of this period.
And the Jets fans go wild. Yikes.
What the fuck, dude?
Oh, what a pickup off the feet, though.
It was a sick kick to the stick for sure. I don't know. I don't understand how EJ gets beat that badly, but
Man, I don't know about EJ over Jack Johnson right now.
it's a fair argument.
I don't know that I would have him in my lineup.
It's fair. Yeah.
You can't even say this is me living in the moment because I literally wrote about this after last game.
just when he's transitioning from forward to backwards, any of that stuff, it looks so painful.
Yeah.
It's so stiff.
It's so slow. Like his hips don't have fluid in them anymore, and it's
Well, I
just
mean, think
calcium
about all
deposits.
those
the bone
big-
grind on bone
Yeah.
actively.
Yeah, just think about all of the plays that he's been in, these big, hard plays.
goodness.
Jesus.
Sure,
Wears on your body.
Okay.
Just being his size,
Yeah.
like, and having to move like that, you're just gonna wear down. In other news, Dallas St. Louis is still 0-0.
Yep. Do something here. Not that.
That was not close to the net.
Yeah, self clear is just. I hate it so much.
I mean, if it's one of your better shooters and they just miss it over the net, I can live with it. When you miss 2 feet high, it's like,
Oh,
okay.
absolutely. Well, every line you get a little bit more freedom, right, of
Yep.
where you're putting the puck.
Yep.
Oh man, this is just.
You would really like this line to just show up and end this game.
You know what's the
Yeah,
worst?
it's weird that they just like that. Nate and Miko just don't seem to fucking care about this at all.
Yep.
Like they didn't give a shit in the Anaheim game until
They had to.
until it was like late in the game. They were down by 2, and they just kept getting free power plays where they were like,
I guess we'll go win.
"All right, fine." But like they didn't do anything against Edmonton. And that was a great game.
Yeah.
But like your best guys just didn't do much in that
Yeah.
game.
Yep.
Ooh, that was a good redirect.
Just couldn't get it off the ice.
Yeah. It looks like he was trying to go 5-hole, though.
Missed a spot then, but
Get popped with the puck.
I haven't noticed Lehkonen at all yet.
me either, to be honest. Is his first game back,
Yeah,
to be
that's what you
fair.
figure, right?
Well, maybe he'll go score right here.
It'd be fun.
Oh,
Avs are probably due a power play, eh?
oh, it's a little Canadian, eh?
Not yet.
Saving it for the third.
I
Or
mean,
later in this.
I mean, they got to earn it still.
Yeah.
But
it's 2-0, right?
yep.
Oh.
Ah. Boy, Nui and Lars just got a. They like have your goal together and you split them up. That's a weird choice.
I can't remember what I was watching. It was a show on the history of the NHL.
Oh,
Oh.
good
was
job
really
forcing
well,
him to
yeah.
shoot it. Yep.
It was really well defended.
Do you guys remember that if you froze the puck on the boards, they would blow the whistle
Yeah.
for a face-off? I like totally forgot about that rule. That's insane.
It's like the 2-line pass rule.
Yeah.
Where you're just like,
Why?
this was a thing?
That one made no sense.
I used to turn off in video games because it was like, what the
It
hell?
just slowed stuff down so much.
Yeah. Oh, and traps.
Yeah. of
Trap
course.
game. They're going to give it? Nope.
Oh, man.
This is bad here too.
Yeah, and Miko's not, he hasn't even started skating back yet.
Sammy stopped that first rush with a good poke check.
That was
Not
never going to
even
be close.
Yeah. All right. What's up in Dallas?
It was 0-0 a minute ago.
Still.
Yeah.
What other races are on? Carolina can clinch tonight. They're up 4-2. I guess the Islanders and Panthers are still playing for seeding, aren't
Yeah.
they? Carolina's beating Panthers 4-2, so it's cool.
Vegas can clinch tonight, too.
Yeah, Edmonton, Vegas, LA.
Yeah. All 4 Western teams' seeding is still up for grabs tonight. And Seattle plays Vegas, so.
Predators are beating the Wild right now.
Yeah, I'm going with the Wild.
Wild have nothing to play for.
They're not
Yeah.
going anywhere, right?
They're
Up
the
or
3
down.
seed no matter what.
Yeah.
Yep. Can't feel amazing about how they have finished the year.
The Wild?
Yeah.
I mean, losing Eriksson Ek is just so bad for them.
Yeah. It's weird because it's like they lost Kaprizov and they were just fine, and then they lose Eriksson Ek and they immediately are like, we are like, look, dude, centers are just really, really, really important. Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
You could have just waited a few seconds.
Yep.
Most of this will get decided tonight.
I think the only one that won't is the Avs series. I guess it depends on if Edmonton wins or not. I don't know who's the tiebreakers there.
Yeah. I'm assuming Edmonton has the tiebreaker, otherwise it would be clinched.
Be over already.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Jeez.
All right.
It's a nice save, but yikes.
It's real. This is just disappointing, man. Maybe that'll wake him up a little bit.
Yeah, that was a big hit.
Just to absolutely crush that guy.
Ugh.
Wow, Dennis Morgan doing everything in this game.
Can't take him out of the lineup.
I mean, the Avs just look uninterested in playing quality hockey in this game.
Yeah.
Like, I don't. Obviously, it's disappointing in the moment, but like,
Still 1-1. You're halfway through the game.
Yeah, it's not-
There's a lot of hockey left. We'll see.
there is no expectation that they will look like this in the playoffs. And if they do, then you have serious problems.
Yeah, then we're gonna have a really early out,
Yep.
and we'll have a lot of free time.
It's just getting up for the opponent. They're just
Yeah, I agree. Well, there's their power play. So
Yeah. Wow, it's the top line that drew it. It's so
right.
weird. They started moving their feet, and a penalty got called. It's the craziest thing. Yeah, talk about a guy that's had a bad year.
I always wondered if that was sustainable or not for him, but
Well, it's one of those ones where you're like, what did Rick Bowness ask him to do that Paul Maurice didn't? That
fucked it
caused
up,
his game
yeah.
to fall apart.
yeah.
And can he make that adjustment next year? Okay.
I just don't. With the players that you have available, I just don't like Mikko behind the net. Not that he isn't really good back there.
Man, it's just a weird call. The guy has 54 goals for you.
Right.
Just giving different looks, right?
I just think the Avs are so much less dangerous with him back there than Val on the half wall.
I'd agree with that too. Great pass.
It was nice.
Angles.
The rest of that
Horrible
was
pass.
less good.
Yeah, you passed it to a guy laying down. Like, come on.
I'm surprised they didn't get the whistle there, to
that
be
should
honest.
be a delay game. Please, just the cowbell. Yeah, let's pass it a few more times.
Last thing we need is Lindsay with the microphone.
Yeah.
Of course I am.
Say it out loud.
I did say it out loud. I did say it out loud. You were scared to hear it.
Dude, if they're gonna do that,
They're fucking around too much.
This is
for
just
sure.
disappointing, dude.
Yeah. No. They don't go to breaks in a power play. It's an okay play. The problem is it took you a minute 40 to set it up. Just shoot it. I knew he's just got to start finishing those, man.
That's Bo.
Was it Bo? Whoever it is. Avs players just got to start finishing those. Yeah, after the other night. Oh, it was Bo. Okay, well, none of these angles show it great, so love that for me. I just wanted to see if he got it up over the pad or if it would have hit the pad. Whoa. Shoot it again, Bo. He needed that one. He needed to not dust off. He let the defender get the stick in because he dusted up. No, he had the angle, but he double clutched it, and the defender got the stick in on him. Yo, get whatever you want and get me a beer on my tab.
Eric's
Avalanche.
telling him to fucking hurry up. He's like, you're not supposed to be more aggressive. I'm like, that's the only level I have. Yeah, how do we not know me?
I guess it has been a while since I've had wings on the Watchalong.
Yeah, you guys forgot how fucking gross it is.
It's what they like, all right? Just give the people what they want.
Another break coming up here in a sec, yeah.
3 minutes.
That's tripping. It's fine.
That was actually super sketchy coverage if they controlled that puck, but got away with it. Thank you, thank you.
No spilly. Here, I got you something.
Oh, thank you.
You get the next one, Rudo.
Yeah, whatever.
Put that one on.
I can get you whenever. Just go down there and get it whenever you want.
Oh.
See, I can live with those misses. There's some effort there. There's a generation of an opportunity. It just didn't click. That is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, that's quality hockey that you just don't quite finish off.
Exactly. It's the shifts where they're just disinterested in doing anything that are a problem.
Good job, Lars.
Gotta finish it here, though. All right, good job.
Oh, there it is,
EJ
EJ.
No, not even close.
We were all excited about it.
Everybody wants it.
Yeah. Oh, man, this is just so blah.
It is a very blah hockey game.
It's too soon.
Those are some weird pants.
Yeah.
That's how you wear them.
That's not how I wear them.
Well, Rudo,
I've
we're
never.
not looking to you for the North Star of fashion.
I have never had any sense of fashion. I will admit that straight up. It's never been a thing that I've
The
had.
North Star of fashion.
I mean, the New Balance dad shoes
Is that what Clue J?
kind of tipped me off a little bit.
It wasn't my entire wardrobe is
break.
t-shirts that did it.
I used to have all kinds of suits when I worked at Otter. They're all in a box somewhere. And there's no way I fit in them anymore.
That's
he's
off.
offsides.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's Dylan DeMello gonna say to Val Nichushkin? Stop smiling. You're not allowed to have fun if you're not winning. You knock it off. We're all miserable.
Smiles can mean other things.
Like what?
They can be menacing. Like I'm
Evil smile?
Gonna, yeah,
All right.
like I'm gonna take that dude out.
I'm McDermott ain't in tonight, so.
Yeah, Bo has a little bit of that in him.
Oh, he absolutely does.
Country kid.
Ooh, I didn't think that came out.
Yeah.
He's having a tough night. That linesman.
Yeah.
It's been a rough go.
Do Jets fans even, like, do you actually want to win this game? Do you even care?
Sure.
I think it's a morale builder, right? Like, look,
Our bums can beat the Avalanche.
yeah, we can take them.
I feel like that sign was way more risque than it needed to be.
I agree.
Why? What did it say? I wasn't paying attention.
It said, "Puck me, Nathan McKinnon. It's my birthday."
I mean, it's pretty straightforward, too.
It definitely gets to the point.
Yeah. Would you say it's punny?
Yes.
Me and my wife did that all the way to Vegas one year. Just pure puns driving. I was
That's
like, oh man, look at that huge rock on the side of the road. That would have put a dent in our vacation if we would have hit it. And it
That's
just,
like
went on from
12
there.
hours of puns.
Yeah.
It was fun.
I was like, I could buy that on a flight.
Yeah,
No.
go 2 hours maybe. 12
On the drive,
Well, I mean, there's
We
other
fighting.
conversations
Yeah.
going on, but there was a lot.
You
of
get to
puns
hour
being
6 and it's like, pull this car over.
yeah.
dropped. I'm getting out.
Yeah.
Make one more pun.
I'll fucking
I
walk.
dare you.
Instead of going to the chapel to get married, you're going to get a divorce in
Yeah.
Vegas.
Where in Manitoba are you from? I want to know. I have to judge them appropriately.
Does anything really exist in Manitoba besides Winnipeg?
Yeah,
Grass.
Brandon is there.
I guess.
There's some beautiful parts up there. Lots of lakes.
Lots of lakes.
I'm sure there's a bunch of lake houses, sure.
You got Crater Lake, which is a lake literally made out of a crater after an asteroid hit.
That explains why it's called Crater Lake.
Super cool, man. I was so excited when we went there.
Did I ever tell you about my cousin trying to get back to the United States during COVID?
No.
He was playing over in Europe, and he flew into Winnipeg, and they shut down the border,
Oh.
and he couldn't get back home. International Falls, Fort Francis, right? They're right across. You can see his house. And so my uncle was like, "Go out to the pier. I'll meet you there."
Pick him up in the boat.
Picked him up in the boat, took him back home illegally.
Amazing.
So that he could be at home because he had a small child,
Yeah.
a dog, and his wife with him, and it's like they just told him to go get a hotel room until they opened the border back up.
Even the drop passes are ugly, man.
Oh,
Well, they
they're
called
gonna call
it.
that? That's pretty suspect.
I think that's soft as well.
What do you think about that guy coming back?
I mean, how old is he now?
I don't know.
I think he's getting up there a little bit.
30-something.
Yeah.
Who was it?
Nemesnikov. I mean, I don't know. It's close. It's definitely a little sketchy. He
He
sticks it out, but
He rudders himself in to get it. Yeah. Oh yeah. He changes direction too.
he's got the knees bent pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
It's just like a low speed crash, right?
Oh, my gosh.
Oh. I mean, what do you even say? What do you even say?
Oh, that is horrible.
Oh, it's ridiculous, man.
The double tap.
It's a pretty big letdown. That's for sure. What the fuck is this, dude? All of a sudden, they're dicking around with where everybody is on the power play. Got JT Confer doing nothing.
I mean, to be honest with you, this looks like a team that says we're fine being second in the Central.
Yeah, I mean, they look like they don't care, even in the slightest, man.
Now you got to score on this just to get even. Well, you had it there too.
Okay, and then Mikko Rantanen is still just the most talented hockey
record.
player of all time. Yeah, new Avs goal scoring record, just casually.
One of my, oh wait, it'd have to be the last goal scored, and it's not going to be the last goal scored.
It could be if they won in a shootout.
Oh, shootout, yeah. That still wouldn't go, would it?
Well, they don't get credited with a goal.
That's
It's just the
interesting.
score
I
is just
wonder.
3-2.
I wonder if you would get credited for that.
He could always just score again.
Also,
True. Good point. Look at the big brain on AJ over there.
it's so disgusting how good Mikko is when he can just do that when he hasn't even tried this entire hockey game.
Yeah.
That looked like a casual golf swing.
Yeah, right. Dude just out for a Sunday skate and just rips that out of nowhere.
All right, well, 2 periods done in Dallas, still 0-0.
You forgot something there, Newey.
Oh, man, he was... If that isn't Newhook's whole season,
No kidding.
98% of the way there. Maybe 90% of the way there.
Whatever, pick a number.
Yeah.
I thought it was 50-50.
50% of the way
He's
there.
either there or he's not.
He scores or he doesn't.
We going to stick to this trend or not? What's going on? It's 50-50.
Those are some of the only guys who have had any kind of consistent effort in this game, though.
That line's probably been their best.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, and now it's all...
They're fine.
They've tinkered with it.
Oh, just shoot that,
Yeah,
Sammy.
what the fuck,
What are you
dude?
doing?
What
Trade-
are we...
trade
I'm I really am frustrated watching them try and make the perfect play
Do
tonight.
cute ass shit while
Yeah.
also at the same time not even really try.
Yeah, they're not keeping it really, really simple. It's not basic. It's not, hey, we're just gonna throw pucks to the net. There's none of that.
Sick takeaway. Almost an own goal.
Oh.
So, I mean, the hope here is the Avs get into the third period and they're like, well, Winnipeg didn't beat us,
Yeah,
so
well,
let's
we're
go win this
here.
game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh,
That
Jesus
was-
Christ, Alex.
That was crazy.
There was like none of that. That was never a good idea. At any point.
Here, take the puck.
I don't want it. Don't make me pass it to you.
Oh, Lord, here we go.
The Brad Hunt experience.
Oh! Here we go. Oh, that was close.
I mean, you got to say Val is definitely engaged.
He's got the effort train going for sure.
Where'd that puck go?
Yeah,
In
was
the
that
bench?
out?
No, I think it just
I think
went in
it
the
went
bench.
bench, yeah.
Nobody's having the conversation, so. Oh,
That was a nasty move. It just
So dope till the end.
Yeah.
All Swedish, no finish, right? Am I right, guys? Yeah.
You just got to be stronger than that, man. A little stick tap like that can't knock you loose.
When I saw him at that USA hockey event, I was like, is that Alex Newhook or is that a small child?
50-50?
It's a 50-50 call. Like, are you Alex Newhook or are you an 11-year-old? I don't know. It's 50-50, man. It's 50-50. It's either yes or no.
I mean, it could be worse. The Avs are tied in a game they have not tried in.
All right, I'll be back.
Yeah, I need to go to the bathroom as well, so we're going to take a quick break here.
they are
but
like temporarily still fine.
yeah,
Like,
if they
say
What you gotta do? All right, chat. So I know that my wife is watching a show right now, but if someone randomly picked up my phone and saw this text, I just want you to know that if I die and you make a shrine of me in our house with my picture in a wedding dress, I will haunt the absolute shit out of you.
I mean, you have to appreciate this just being upfront.
Just being honest.
She's giving those expectations right there.
You good? Is it a cartilage injury?
Probably. It's gotten better.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know how good the Avs are in the NHL. I think without Landy, you could still make the argument that they're the best in the West. I don't know with Landy if you could even say they're the best team in the NHL this year, just based on what Boston has done in the regular season. Now, the playoffs are a completely different animal, so who's to say? But how many people in the chat have 2 dogs? You have 2 dogs? So, because we have 1, and we want to get another dog for our dog. Is it worth it? 7? Big. Not that, like, no, totally healthy, like 80 pounds. No, we're definitely not going to get a small dog. Well, we didn't with him, and he ended up as big as he was.
Every time my parents had dogs, we got a dog years afterwards.
Sure.
I've always had 2 dogs, but I would say this go around, especially with 2 very different breeds, kind of more rough. A little not as like.
Sure. Our current dog loves every dog he's ever met, so I'm not super worried about that side of it.
I think if you're willing to do the double walk,
Yeah, that's the.
I think that's kind of like lugging. I'm sure people say this about kids, but I've never had a fucking kid. But lugging 1 dog around is worth lugging 2 dogs.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we'd get a puppy for sure if we get another dog.
Definitely more of a joke. The second one's name is Chance. Chance of Hell.
I mean, Chance is a great dog name, but I don't. Are you old enough for Homeward Bound? Okay, okay.
That wasn't why. I love Chance. Sometimes I get like, and not that we're bound as a reference, but sometimes I fall in that like weird category. Because I grew up kind of poor, so we were just kind of watching like old videos
Yeah, yeah.
from the library. So who knows what I was watching?
So our current dog is just a mutt. They said he was a lab shepherd when we got him. We're like, he got up to 80 pounds. We're pretty sure there's some Roddy in there. My current dog is named Rexar from World of Warcraft, so I want to get a female dog and name her Sylvie after Sylvanas, but the wife might veto that one. I don't know.
My high school sweetheart and I got a puppy, and we named her after the queen from.
Yeah.
She was a Roddy Great Pyrenees Mastiff.
That's a big ass dog. We can't hear the interviews here, so I have no idea what Rodriguez said. Miko and Rocky, I like it. So like before I owned a dog, I always thought I wanted a husky. Now that I own a dog, I absolutely do not want a husky. A lot of work.
Singing terrors. People think beagles are bad.
Yeah. And we got super lucky with Rex. Like, he's super quiet. Does not bark a whole lot. Super duper friendly with everybody. Like, couldn't have done much better. No, I mean, if I was gonna name him after that, you could name him like Arthas or Artie. KT. I was never a big LoL player. The MOBAs were never really my jam. I played some Dota 2. But, yeah, I never really did the MOBAs. I like our dog. Our dog's a relatively short hair. Like, we don't have a ton of shedding problems. He does shed, but like, you know, it's not like a long-haired dog, where it's a nightmare. I mean, sure, if they were free. I don't care enough to pay for one, but my birthday? December 17th. Yeah, not close. Not close. No, don't. Please don't. Please don't. When's your birthday? So that's coming up. What do you want? Oof. I would give it to you if I could. 1936, 35, 34, 33 as the whistle goes. I don't think the wife would go for Leroy. I don't think that one would work. What? You named it Harper, but you also call her Judy? The what?
That don't work.
Yeah, I mean, my expectation was Dallas is going to win that game. They're up 1-0 now, but like, I was not expecting any help from St. Louis. We'll put it that way. Avs just got to take care of their own business. A lot of December birthdays in here. Let's go. No, it's such a bad clear from Colorado. You would like a little bit of urgency in this period, but, you know. Oh, yeah. The Avs are not just plowing through everyone this year in the playoffs. That's not a reality you should expect. If Dallas wins, the Avs just have to win out. It doesn't really matter. The Avs have complete control of their own destiny. Assuming Dallas wins, yeah, the Avs have to win tonight and tomorrow. If Dallas does somehow lose that game, the Avs just need one win out of tonight and tomorrow. If Dallas gets an overtime loss, the Avs need 3 points out of these two games. So I don't overthink it. Avs just got to win their games. That's all. Plus minus of playoff games participated in by Colorado, 18. Oh, that's so bad from Brad Hunt. Nice save by Georgiev. Bailed him out there. Oh, Erod! Hello. Well, I guess Erod is holding true to that interview he did in intermission. That is such a bad goal by David Rittich. I mean, Georgiev makes a great save on one side, and then David Rittich gives up this. That is, what was it? Maybe it was deflected. I'm trying to give David Rittich some benefit of the doubt here, but that is so bad. All right, you've memed your way into a lead in the third period. Now close. Get in. Oh. Careful now. Don't get caught. All right. It's a nice back check. They're okay. What the hell happened in this game? Like, it just totally opened up all of a sudden. I don't even know if it's that, to be honest.
Chaos?
Yep.
Chaos every time.
Okay, you can end the game, basically. You score on this power play, and this thing is pretty much done. Yeah, your original vibe was right, Avery. You said you felt good about the third period. Should have trusted your gut on that one. I know, rare, right? Dude, these days every penalty is soft. I'm over it. The refs just call random stuff and you just play through it. I don't know what to tell you.
Don't know where any of the crew is, so here I am.
Downstairs talking to the cool kids.
Lindsay and Eric?
Yeah.
Okay. But I mostly came over here because I think the point you made the other game about like the overturn of refs, like the old ones retiring and the new ones coming in, like that wasn't something I had really considered until you said something, and it kind of just shocks me that they didn't like think about that better.
Yep. It's the turnover is very, very real. Time check 15:01, zeros 59, 58, 57. I did see you saw that you got that thing built, Mark. I hope it's humming for you.
Help Mark build a computer?
Yeah, he a couple weeks ago sent us like all the parts. Yeah.
I remember the game where that like was a conversation.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's super cool.
That is Tiff. What's up, Jimothy?
Hi, Jimothy. This way. Hi.
Yeah, you got to get used to the mirrored. It's weird.
You'd think after failing anatomy 4 times, I'd probably know anatomical positions better, but
Only 4 times?
only 4.
Hello, Dakota. Where did you go? All right, so that was not the power play you were hoping for, but it doesn't matter. The Evs just have to not lose. Glad you figured out whatever was going on with it. Hope you enjoy. I'm assuming you built it for gaming. Maybe you built it for something else. I don't know.
I have one base builder game that almost broke my laptop, and I won't ever try it ever again.
What game is that?
Oxygen not included.
That game is like...
It's perfect for my simple brain.
It's a great game. I need more direction in video games.
Oh yeah, that game has no direction.
Yeah,
at all.
literally none.
Literally. It's like figure everything out. You need to purify air. Why don't you figure that out yourself? You dumb. Okay.
Are you actually coming back, Jack? That's so far to go.
I would love that. I miss you. I won't be your bartender anymore, but still get drunk.
We got Portland out here. Appreciate all y'all. Yeah, Starfield. I'm hyped on Starfield. I was very sad about the delays, but that's okay. Delay it until it's a good game. I'm fine with it. Yo, if Bubbles wants to come on our show, open invitation to any of the Trailer Park Boys. They want to be on our show, they are more than welcome. Why do you need the Avs to lose, dog?
No.
Are you a Stars fan? I guess your name is Razor, so like that would make sense as a Stars fan. All right. Fair enough.
His name is Razor.
He's not being a hater. As long as he's not being mean, he's welcome to hang out.
All fans welcome, as long as you're cool.
Just don't be a dick. A lot of West Coasters in the chat tonight.
Katie, leave him alone. He's trying to do his job.
I will refrain from statement. Wait, did a cameraman just win like merch? Is that what just
I don't
happened?
know. It was probably his 20-year work anniversary, and they got him a
Yo,
hat.
if DNVR gets me a hat for my 20-year anniversary, I quit. Get back, Miko. That was really Miko, what are you doing, bud? It's a really nice D from Sam Gerard, and then Miko just tripped a guy.
Yeah.
He's fully retiring? Yeah, miss me with getting a shirt and a hat for my retirement? Absolutely not.
Oh my god.
Nah, y'all are all good. I understand. Ass fans come out strong.
Come ready to fight. I know. It's okay. We can all take the chip off of our shoulder and just take a chill pill.
All right. Can we at least get a good kill here? Good enough, I guess. I do feel like you can abuse the Avs penalty kill off the half wall a little bit. They just play it so passively. And, like, I get it. It's a penalty kill. You have to give up something. It just feels like that's the Avs' weakness. I don't have tats. I might be the only one on the Avs. No, Megan doesn't have any tats. There's no way.
I could see her having a tiny tattoo somewhere.
No way. I wouldn't believe it.
No.
I don't think so.
Does Jesse? I didn't know Jesse.
I don't know if he does
Okay.
or not.
So far, me and AJ and Blaze.
I only have 2. I want more. But they're expensive, and I'm broke.
I'd get one, but I've always wanted to spend my money on other things first. Get it out, Nuke. Good job. That's a good kill. You gave up one dangerous chance, but your goalie stopped it. You're chilling. Time check 10, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22. Yeah, all goalies have their own weird little ticks that they do. I don't question them anymore. I just leave them alone and let them do. Oh, baby! Everything but the finish. That was like this close to being so nasty.
Super cool, but
And then it wasn't. Yeah, Reddit's just got enough of it. Oh, yeah, for sure. Zero problems with Georgiev tonight. Let's see. Is it still 1-0 over in Dallas? It still is. So it's looking like that game's probably going to finish that way. In a world where these games end at the scores they're at now, it will be interesting to see. Will the Avs send the full cavalcade to Nashville? Will they go full in for it? We'll see. If I could fix one thing in Mac's game, what would it be? I would fix his defensive zone game sense. I feel like he will get lost in the defensive zone at times. Not that he's bad defensively, but especially when you put him on a line with another center, I think both him and that player will tend to try and play the deep forward role. And they end up like not communicating, and instead of just covering what they see in front of them, they tend to cover like a spot on the ice. So McKinnon having a little bit more intelligence in the defensive zone is a better way to put it. That's what I would fix. I just don't care about face-offs. Like, I know there's a handful of goals every year that matter off of face-offs, and if you care about that, you can go get a guy that targets face-offs, and it just won't be Mac's job. Love that. Love that all the Avs are getting hurt all the time. And I, like, understand I say this as it still sucks, and I don't want anyone to get hurt, but like if you're picking players to get hurt on Colorado, Cogliano and Mulligan are probably the most replaceable players. Come on, Lars.
Ooh, Lars!
Penalty shot him. Give him a penalty shot, you coward. Let's go.
Lars!
Come on, Lars. I want to know what you got in the bag. Makar is not 100% healthy, but he'll be good to go for the playoffs. That was actually super fucking dangerous.
Yeah. and then goes about head first into the board.
Yeah.
Ugh, from behind too. So yeah. Ugh.
Come on, Lars, do something cool.
Lars.
All right, that was not very cool. Really didn't get Rittich to bite at all. If he lifted it a touch more, maybe there was a gap. Nah, not really. Just didn't get Rittich to bite. Wow, that one just hits him. Had absolutely no idea where that thing was. Whoa! Oh, God! Well, if they score now, there's no way it counts.
Get out of there.
Thank you for messing that up.
Get up, you bum.
He's tired, okay? I don't think there are a ton of players in the league where you'd choose the power play over the penalty shot. There are definitely a few. I don't think Lars is one of them. Not that Lars is like amazing or anything, but you know, if you give a player 5 chances to beat a goalie all alone, he's gonna beat him at least once. Are they? I don't know if they call another one in this. What? The Avs have had 3 and Winnipeg's had 2. They might just put the whistles away. What rule would I definitely change? I mean, puck out of rink would not be a penalty. Just treat it like icing. It's the easiest rule ever to change. Everyone agrees it shouldn't be a fucking penalty. Just stop. I mean, 7 minutes. You really got to close this one out now. Don't make your life harder than it needs to be. Is it a did Winnipeg get a third one? I guess they did, didn't they? That's right, the Miko trip. I'm dumb. Yeah, so there you go. Wow. Almost got super lucky on the deflection. Think I would have preferred just shoot it there, though. Asking a bit too much to try and get that through a couple of sticks.
I'll post the link. Oh, look, I did. Ready, got post game ready.
Buddy, if the Jets aren't taking off until 6 minutes left in the third period, you got a problem. They should be at cruising altitude by now.
Delayed flight.
What team do I hate the most in the NHL? I mean, for years it was the Red Wings, right? These days it's absolutely not. I just am indifferent about them entirely. I don't even really hate the Wild anymore. It's I guess it's probably the Blues. It's just so easy to hate Jordan Binnington.
I really just don't like Vegas.
I think Vegas is a reasonable answer for Avs fans, for sure.
Yeah. I think personally, I don't really like Chicago. That's for my own morals.
That's
But-
way more about non-hockey
Totally.
things. Yeah.
So, but do I ultimately root for their downfall? Probably. Yeah. Do you have a second?
I mean, I don't like Vegas.
No, like a second team.
Oh,
you
Carolina.
kinda, like, root for?
Carolina
Oh, yeah?
for sure. Yeah.
Where'd that come from?
They're just fun.
Yeah.
They're in the East, so I don't have to worry about them against the Avs, really, and they're just fun.
I think especially last season and maybe the season before, they looked a lot kind of like an Eastern Avs to me. They
Yeah.
had that like
They don't have the high-end talent, but they
Right.
definitely play that style of hockey for sure.
it's kind of gnats all over the place, kind of flying.
Yep.
I will say it makes me mad that Rod gets way more like speaking time from anybody than Jared. But I get it. He's like about to be Hall of Fame. That's fine. Like talk about Jared more. Come on,
Just have them fight to the death. It's fine.
that'd be cool.
I don't think Jared wins
One-on-one.
that. I think Jared is one of the most
you don't think-
jacked coaches in the league.
You don't think he could beat Rod the Bod?
Yeah, and Rod is like twice as jacked. Like,
Rod the Bod Brindlemore? You don't think so? No?
I mean, I like Ovi, and the Caps were cool, and then they got their cup, and it was like, okay, I don't care anymore. All right. 5 more minutes. Then you still have to go out and win tomorrow, but that's tomorrow's problem.
I can't believe we're doing them back-to-back to end the season. It's kind of ridiculous.
It's just the schedule this year. It's been nonsense. I mean, I don't know. Like, if you're hating teams for off-ice reasons, it's obviously Chicago always and forever from now on. Like,
Could never not be.
Which NHL player that has never won a cup would you have liked to see win it? Jumbo. Obviously, Iginla's a great answer as well. I don't want the Bruins to win the cup at all.
But they have to win the cup.
So you've already made some assumptions.
I like to hate the Bruins from a competitive standpoint, but I also just like watching them.
They're a fun team.
Yeah.
They've
Goddamn
won
Bruins.
plenty in their history.
Yeah.
It's fine. Lundqvist is a good answer. Carey Price, it's tough with him because he just got hurt at the end of his career, so he never really had that opportunity to do the thing like Iginla did at the end where you just chase it a little bit. Yeah, I mean, obviously it's a rescheduled game with Nashville, but that was supposed to be a back-to-back at the time as well.
Also, the time of this game definitely changed at one point, and I only know that because my Google Calendar has 2 listings for today.
My wife had it in her schedule as 7 as well, but I've only ever known it as a 6 o'clock game.
Yeah.
So
I'm assuming that, the Google Calendar or whatever sent it out at the very beginning of the season.
Yeah.
Not accounting for or changing for the
Yeah,
games.
I would assume the reschedule
But yeah, I
is
was
what
like,
did it.
Our pregame is going to start 30 minutes after the puck drops. Whew.
Do I think the President's Trophy curse will continue? Well, I don't think the President's Trophy curse is a real thing, but I do not think Boston will win the cup, if that's what you're asking.
Is part of the President's Trophy curse just that they don't get the cup or they don't make it out of a certain round?
I think it's just the cup.
Okay.
Sedin Twins is a good answer. Korea is a good answer. There's a lot of players that probably deserved cups. I mean, that's just good defense. Taves ties up the guy on the back post.
I'll probably upload more, but do you like any of these for the thumbnail instead of just like the Imogen ones that we use? I'd rather us try to use like.
I wish he had their
He'll probably have
faces
more.
in it. Yeah.
He'll probably have more by the end of the game.
If he's got any one of someone's face.
Okay. This one's from warm up, so probably not that one, but. Be on the lookout for our very own Ryan Green's posts and pics from the Avs
So
games.
I didn't
They're
mind
sick.
Red Sox fans as a kid. My dad was a Red Sox fan. He grew up in Massachusetts. Well, that's not true. He grew up in Connecticut, really. But he grew up a Red Sox fan. And, they were a long-suffering franchise. But then they won. And then they won more. And then they just became Yankees fans. Just they're the exact same. And now I hate them. I don't see Edmonton winning this year. They don't have the goaltending. I don't even with game's good. We did it. Lecky gets a free goal on his comeback for the empty netter. You take it where you can get it. Hockey's easy. Yeah, it's going to be real tough to bring Taves back for sure. A great way to put it, Cody. What's the best American accent? I don't know. I don't really think about accents very much because Colorado doesn't have much of an accent. I know we don't say our T's very well. We don't enunciate them, but most people consider the mountain range, the heartland, to not really have an accent. I mean, I don't care how they win tomorrow. If they win, and they get the first seed. I'm not going to complain. Get the job done. That's all that matters. Okie dokie. This game is over, chat. We got a post game to do. We appreciate all y'all hanging out with us on the watch log. Even you Jets fans, I see you out there. Tune in for the post game in 5 to 10 minutes, and we will see you there.